this week, my friend Suzanne and I are going to do a tour of the New West Campervan. Hi, welcome back to Love, Laugh, and Lose Weight. I'm Leanne, your host. It's an awesome camper van. Here's Suzanne. We love it, by the way. It gets great gas mileage, doesn't it?
It's wonderful.
What is your favorite part about the camper van?
It's just everything we need is in there, and it's small, it's easy to drive, and we can go anywhere. It's great.
Yeah, we like the fact that it's so easy to drive because we're not like truck drivers, none of that stuff, but you can just drive this as if it's like just an SUV. That's how easy it is. Okay, so if you move, now I'm going to show you. So it's called a New West. If you zoom in, can you see that? They're made in Quebec. So most reviews that you see on YouTube, oh, by the way, they're en français. So this one is in English for the English speakers. Another thing we really love about this camper van is it's called a runner, because oh, look at this. You just step right in. You don't have to climb, jump, none of that. But this doesn't come with. We had to ask for it, and they threw it on there for us. That was great. You have a little refrigerator here, and the refrigerator is fair sized. I mean, it's great. It's got like lots of space. There's even a freezer, and it keeps things frozen. You know, you can put some milk in the door or water. We put yogurt in there. It's great. We love this freezer. And it runs on, I'm not sure what it's called, AC, DC. It runs on some kind of power that doesn't use a lot, because when we are camping for like 3 days in a row and never driving the van to charge up the batteries, our battery thing is sufficient. It runs this, it runs the lights, we plug in laptops if we want to, sufficient for about 3 days, approximately, give or take. And we also have 2 solar panels. Each solar panel is 100 watts, I think. I'm not actually sure. There are slots on the top for 3 solar panels, but we have 2 and 2 battery packs. And if those solar panels, if your battery, here, come look at this. This is what shows you how much battery you have, and you don't want that to go below 11, apparently. If your battery starts getting low, you can just turn on the car and go for a drive. Go make a beer run or something, and that will just charge it right up. But the solar keeps it going. Okay, so that's the fridge. Then you've got this is the sink, and it does work, but we don't have any water in it right now. But if I turn on the pump, there, can you hear that pump? And see, nothing's coming out because the only thing we have in there right now, oh, there we go. So you can see, but the only thing that's coming out is antifreeze because we don't actually have water in it right now. It's winterized right now, so it just has antifreeze. But it's got a little sink, which we love. The countertops we love. Now you see how I'm kind of bent over? Oh, guess what? It's a pop-up top, and it's so easy. It's like 2 seconds. Suzanne, do you want to come in now and help me pop up this top to show people?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Push it up. There we go. And then Susie, you want to bring down the screens? Now, if you bring down the screens, then you can like. Once you do that, look, we can just stand. Even a tall person, she's 6 foot tall. You can stand in here without like. There's lots of headroom up there.
Are you really 6 foot tall, Suzanne?
No, I'm 5'7".
Well, close.
Oh. Anyway, and see all the counter space. So you can cook up here. There's a stove. There's a little stove top, which works, and that's great. It's a 2-burner thing, and the way you refill it is the cartridges for that are right. Where the heck?
You lift the stove.
Oh, you lift up the stove because we don't do it. We don't cook in the van very often. There's the cartridge. And then you take it out, well, there. And then you fill it up with kerosene, or is that what we're filling it up with? Kerosene.
No, it's fondue fuel.
Fondue fuel. And then, boom, it works. It's great. We hardly ever use it, but we've used it a couple of times to make like hot chocolate or soup or something like that. Okay, and lots of cupboard space. I mean, considering how by the way, this whole van is only 18 feet long. That's what makes it so easy to drive. And yet, look at all this wonderful lights everywhere. Here's a light. There's lights every single, well, I can't even turn the darn thing. There we go. There's lights, there's probably 11 lights in here. Drawers coming out the yin-yang. Lots and lots of drawers. Here's more drawers. And then we discovered, after we'd owned this for about 9 months, we discovered the secret compartment. Ta-da! For silverware. It's like queen size. 2 people can sleep on here easy. Look at all this space that I have. And see where my foot kind of comes off the edge? Well, at nighttime, there's a little secret compartment. They've thought of everything. A secret compartment, and when you open it, that comes all the way across. And we've got screen netting. So if there's mosquitoes, look, ta-da, no mosquitoes come in here. See, no mosquitoes. And we've used this before when it's been like chock full of mosquitoes. You just come right in here, open up this screen, and boom, you're in good shape. Now, Suzanne, you want to go take the camera person around to the back and show the back? And, see, so now you can just, like, let's say that you're parked right next to the ocean, which was what we've done before. And you sleep like this and you wake up and there's the ocean right there. And there's a screen that comes down here as well to keep the mosquitoes out. So right on top of the refrigerator, this comes out. Ta-da! And it's a table. Now one person can sit here and eat, and guess where the other person sits? In that chair. I'm going to show you. That chair just swivels all the way around. It's so easy. I'm going to show you.
It's in the front.
There we go. And ta-da, we can eat and talk to each other. So when there's just 2 people, there's no real need to make up that table back there. But if you got like 4 people and you want to sit around and play bridge or some card game or something, you can make up the table, and we're going to show you how easy that is to do. Okay. By the way, lots of space under the chairs. We got golf bags down there so we can go golfing. There's lots of space under both sides. Okay, put this down. I don't think. There we go. But I don't think. Okay. We don't make the table very often. Can you hold it, Suzanne?
Yeah.
There. There. Except that it's not totally in very well. But this is the table, and you can swivel it around. See, it's not in very well, but when it is in, you can see. This is it. It works great. We just don't use it very often. And see, lots of space, 4 people. There's seat belts here too, so in theory you can have 6 people, 2 in the front and 4 in the back traveling, because they all have seat belts. That's like for plugging in our laptops or whatever you want to plug in. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Go out and get a new West. I mean, they're the greatest. If you want a camper van, did you see how easy it was to pop up that top, and then bringing it down is super easy too. Like, thank you and love you lots, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.